What's going on, y'all? We back once again. Here to talk about how the Jaguars offense will try to attack this Cowboys defense. You know, one thing I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Jaguars have went 6 games so far without giving up a sack, or 7. I believe it's 6. They haven't gave up a sack yet. And with that being the case, and this is one of the reasons why they don't really give up sacks, is because Trevor Lawrence is going to get that ball out like a hot potato, right? One thing, when it comes down to certain wide receivers such as Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, they're gonna get that ball out. 3 to 5 yard passes just to keep the chains moving, right? Keep it hot potato, keep the line. Because if the line has to deal with Trevor Lawrence holding the ball in the pocket, it's most likely not about to be a good result. So you're gonna see a lot of this. Because one thing, you don't want Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence, Neville Gallimore, Fowler, Armstrong, Sam Williams. You don't want them coming at you. So what do you do to eliminate the pass rush? Let's go ahead and run the football and get the ball out quick. So be prepared, Cowboy Nation, to see a lot of this. One thing that they will do, not too heavy, but they're going to implement it just maybe a little bit more than usual, is play action. And when they do this, they're going to do it right here. They're going to go toward the sideline, right? And one dude that I can see them actually trying to pick on that comes down to this is Kelvin Joseph, right? So they're going to try to, pause him and keep it going and bop, hit him right there, right? As you can see, he had pressure coming in his face, right? But what I can see is Michael Parsons not allowing that. Michael Parsons blitzing him up the middle and not allowing this, right? Maybe another little half second, he probably would have got there, or he would have affected the throw. He wouldn't have made that throw, right? So, one thing that we would love our nose tackles to do is push that pocket. If we can push that pocket, we can go ahead and eliminate stuff like this, right? And also, how are we going to eliminate this pass rush? And how we can eliminate the play action? Stop the run, where we ain't going to have the run being a threat. And we know that ETN is not a physical inside the tackles type of runner. He's a perimeter runner, right? So if we can go ahead and use our speed to eliminate that, then, something like this ain't gonna really bother you too much, right? That's all I'm saying. Speaking of ETN, shifty running back. Nice little moves, right? Now they'll run it a little bit inside, but his main thing is hitting that perimeter, hitting his C and D gaps. He'll hit the B gaps, right? Well, that's from the defense point of view, right? So let me go ahead and give you. So he'll hit the 3-hole, 4-hole, 5, 6, so on and forth. So, one thing they don't want him to do is, like we could do with Zeke, and slam him inside 20 times. That's just not his game. That's not his game at all, right? But you give him room, he can be slippery, right? You give him space, he gonna make you miss, right? He's a handful to try to tackle, so we're gonna have to, make sure that we eliminate him and get him before he gets started, right? We don't want him in space, right? We want to go ahead and have 11 hats to the ball, to get this man on the ground. Now here's a little bit something more realistic that they will probably do. Play action, like they get ready to hit ETN on the outside. Boom, right there, find the hole, right? See, Trevor Lawrence, man, is being more comfortable as the season go along in that pocket and slanging that thing, right? Just like we're used to him being in Clemson, doing in Clemson. He's starting to get more comfortable, right? They added a little bit more weapons for him, right? They need to continue to add more weapons for him, though. But, he got something where, he could work with a little bit. And, man, I would expect play action toward the perimeter more like this, because that's what fits the running back, right? Like I said, is we realistically going to expect this running back to be slammed up the middle 15 times? Now, if we allow this running back to slam it up the middle 15, 20 times, then we just soft, right? We just soft. There ain't no excuses. It just is what it was, man, right? But something like this is realistic, and something like this that we got to be ready for, right? Come on, Leighton. I'm looking at Leighton. Go ahead, man. Using that size, using that length to get up in these passing lanes, man. I'm thinking Leighton, man, got a pick coming. I'm thinking Leighton got a pick coming this game, man. I'm thinking Leighton got a pick coming. Yeah, but like I said in a previous clip, how do you stop it? Stop the run. You ain't worried about it if you stop the run. 1+ is that the Jaguars have a quarterback that can make you miss and move in that pocket and extend the play, right? And if we get his man holes to run in, right, he gonna take off, right? But what's good about Trevor Lawrence is that he's made a progression not to just take off, but to keep looking downfield to make a play such as this, right? So, we not getting the Trevor Lawrence of, dang, you're ready to make maybe a 1 or 2 reads and you're ready to go. Nah, man, he extended the play to try to push that thing downfield, right? And a lot of the times when he does make an extension play like this, the thing gonna get downfield, such as this, right? You're gonna get the 10, 15-yard chunks, right? You're gonna get the 10, 15-yard chunks and in him extending that play. So we definitely got to come rushing our lanes. We definitely got to bring them to the ground. We can't allow this to happen. Or you're going to give up necessary plays and then they're going to allow the drive to extend when they didn't have to. When we could have got out the field, but you let them go ahead and make a play on third down to extend it. And now we back on it for a whole new set of downs, right? We want to get off the field and we want the offense to stay on the field running that football, y'all. Well, in the red zone, got to watch out for this. Our weakness, the read option. As you can see, he's a threat with them legs. And one thing Dallas has struggled with in the past, including recently this past week, the read option. And in the red zone, you got to watch out for. Just like Dak has this luxury to do in the red zone, well, so can he. So we got to be disciplined. In regards to attacking that, we have plenty of work and plenty of film to dissect to be able to stop this, right? You got hit with this against the Eagles. You got hit with this against the Bears. You got hit with this against the Texans, right? And one thing, different type of quarterbacks, different explosiveness, power. You done seen it all, right? Lawrence, he may not be just this 4-2 burner, but he can move a little bit, y'all. So if you allow him to, he will get on the outside. And y'all remember how to attack that shoulder, what to attack. He should have been attacking outside in, but what did he attack? Inside out. So therefore, he gave up the play, such as this. Can't allow that to happen, y'all. Oh, how you should expect to see a good, nice little heavy dose of this. Oh, yeah. Right here. That's what he want to get to that perimeter. Be ready. Be ready. Linebackers, be disciplined. Don't press up. Don't commit all the way because he'll mess around, press you up. Boom, he bounced it outside and gave up a play, man. So it's important that Leighton builds upon that great game that he had against the Texans. And it's important that Damon Clark also builds upon the solid little game that he had. So we can go ahead, man, and keep, and then we also need the D tackles to keep us free, keep them linebackers free, because because if they getting on these linebackers the way that, they started to do in this clip, yeah, man, 5-6 yards a pop. That's what we don't want. You see all this space? That's what we don't want. We got to suck that space in. We gotta suck that space in, y'all. Gotta suck that space in. You see them losing contain. We cannot allow that. We cannot see that. We cannot lose contain. Look at that. Boom. Got inside. Boom. Came through for the pull. Bow. You will see a lot of this, right? So you will see some sweeps, some cutback runs, man, some counters. You gonna see it, y'all. You gonna see it. You gonna see a lot of this. You ain't gonna see too many dives, but you gonna see this. Get ready for these counters and stuff, y'all. Get ready. Get ready for the cutback run. Get ready for the outside zones, the crack tosses. Get ready for all that. Because don't act like they ain't did their homework on us. You know, like the crack toss didn't used to be our weakness. And it still may be. I don't know. They might have corrected it. They might have didn't. I guess we're going to find out with this game. Because this running back can get to the outside. And they want to get to the outside with this running back. You know, because you asking this man to, you know, do something that he won't if you want to continue to run these dives. Now, you ain't going to run no dives. We don't run no powers with ETN. What do you want to do? Get this man on the outside, y'all. But that's my time for today, y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed the film. Y'all, we out.